Hey guys, it's Dave from Florence Road here, and today I want to show you Hootsuite, basically how you can sign up for it and how you can start using it and connect up your various different social media accounts. Essentially, it's one of the great dashboards for being able to update Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You might have multiple Facebook accounts, you might have multiple Twitter accounts. You can manage them all within the one dashboard, and you can also schedule posts to go in advance. So for instance, you might be spending some time on social media on a Monday morning, you want to schedule all your posts for the week, you can do that with Hootsuite. It also provides some statistics as well. For the real basic use, it's free. So let's just sign up and go through the process. It should be fairly straightforward for people, but let me just go through and show you the process regardless. I've been using Hootsuite for a little while now, and I just find it amazing. You've also got the app for your phone, so Android and Apple has an app for it as well. And I'll just basically give you an overview of how it all works. So for most people, you're going to have a Twitter, Facebook and LinkedIn. It also does Google Apps as well. Google Plus. So you can see connect with Twitter. So I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to close my email so you don't have to read my email as it all pops up. And I'll put in, this is my personal one, so it doesn't really matter. And of course I don't remember any passwords, so it's not like I'm going to be sharing them with you, because if I can't work them out, then you guys probably aren't going to. So SocialNet was currently owned by another member. Do wish to take ownership of it. I'm just going to say no to that because I'll use a different account. There's more advanced features which I can show you at another time, but we're just going to do the basics today, which is just connecting up the accounts. So we've added, I'm just going to say yes. It's currently already owned by me, so that's cool. So as you can see, I've added that in already, and now I'm not sure 100% whether it's already added the columns. I think it already does add the columns. You can see you've got my home feed, I've got things that I've been mentioned, any direct messages and any sent across the 4 screens. You can configure those and you can add more. Let's go and add another social network. So we might add Facebook. And you can see, like, it's fairly straightforward. If you're able to add, in the same way that I'm doing, you should be able to follow these steps. So I won't spend too much time going through how to do this because it's fairly easy to do, as you can see, and I'm sure you're not going to have any problems setting these up. And it's got all the different pages, so I'm just going to add my Florence Road page. I'm just going to say yes, and I'm finished importing. And then it's added another tab for Facebook, so it's automatically kind of added these different tabs. It gives you the likes and comments and all those sort of things. Now, one of the great things about it, and you can add additional streams. So let's just have a look at Twitter. You can go add stream, and you can add mentions, sent tweets, favorite tweets. You can also do search. So it might be someone looking for your particular business. You could type in your business name, and you could also set it up so it sends you an alert to let you know someone has said that, and you can jump on there and you can reply to them. So we're just going to do the basics again, so I won't go to any more advanced usage. We've got our 2 accounts set up, and let's just say on Florence Road we've written a blog post recently. So I'm just going to grab an example of what the blog post is. So let's just take this one as an example. I just grab the URL up the top there, and I would go to create a message, and I'd add the link in the box, and I go shrink, and it automatically shrinks it, and it will add tracking as well. So then we'd just go SEO explain, and you'd write your message in. And now it doesn't tell you whether it's how many character limits, because you've got to select which account you want to send it to. So obviously if you had LinkedIn, if you had Google Plus, if you had 2 Facebook pages, your personal one, your work one, you got all these accounts, you can obviously just go, yes, I want that one, yes, I want that one. And then so it goes through and tell you, which ones there are, and then it goes, okay, if it's Facebook, it gives you a little thumbnail and says, which kind of thumbnail do you want? And you go, oh, SEO, I want that one. You can redo the title that it appears. You can change the data, and then you would go send now. I'm not going to send it because I've already done all this. You can also go, hey, you know what? I want to schedule this in the future because I've sent too many tweets this morning, or I'm doing them all bulk. I want to send this at 5 p.m. today, and then you would go schedule, and it would go, do you want to schedule, blah, blah, blah. Yep, done. So on a real basic level, that's the real basic level of setting the account up and being able to send tweets and messages through to Facebook and things like that. The other thing that it can do, obviously, is if you open it up on your phone, on Android and iPhone, it'll sync between what you see on the web version and what you see on your phone. So another great way, and you also with your phone, you can set up alerts so that it will let you know. You just got to go into the settings to change that. So you can go into your preferences and change. You can probably navigate your way around here. You can give team access. So you can give access to other people, and obviously you guys can all see, you know, who's sending tweets so you don't overdo it. You'll have things like analytics as well, and you can auto-publish as well. But I'd recommend, you know, you create custom messages every time you send a tweet out. So look, I hope that was useful, just to give you the really basic overview of how it works. In a few other video sessions later on, I'll go through some more advanced settings, like looking at search terms based on your business, which is a really good way to reply to people and look out for people and see and join the conversation. And we could also look at publisher, and we could look at team access as well. So hope you found that useful. Let us know by leaving a comment. Thanks, guys.